Okay. Are we back? All right, are we back? There we go. There's something's happening back.
Yeah. Sorry, I was
No, it's all
I
right.
was concentrating real hard.
I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to set up the rest of it fucking live. Now we're here.
Oh. All right. I've been doing some work. Hi, buddy.
All right. Let us know if you can hear us. Let us know if you can hear us. Give yourself a refresh. Give yourself a refresh. Maybe I'll finally be able to paint, and it's been an hour. Sorry.
Oh, Alex is pointing to his shirt, and no one can see it.
No one can see the shirt.
We have so many problems.
So many fucking problems. That's not Leia's painting camera. That's not Leia's painting camera. That's not Leia's painting camera. That is Leia's real camera.
Can I help you?
That is Leia's painting camera. There we go. All right.
Oh.
Hopefully with some semblance of back. All right.
Can I help you? Oh, you almost punched me in the face. Get out of here.
Okay.
You bum.
Get out of here.
Stop touching my stuff. Stop touching my stuff. Get out of here. Oh my god. What?
Come up here and just
What do you need?
$1 million.
I don't have $1 million.
I would also like $1 million.
Yeah, see? $1 million for everybody.
I had to pat this boy.
Oh, wait. There was like a thing that I... Oh, have you all? No.
Okay. Oh.
No.
Can't speak.
Oh, hold on. There's a fucking plug-in for this? Oh, that's pretty good.
Buddy. Buddy.
How does one find the list that I found earlier? Apparently there's like a Premiere plugin for this, which is pretty cool. I can hear the on the cat. No, it's funny. It's funny more than anything.
It's like he needs to be patted like a baby.
All right.
I wish you could hear.
I'm just going to leave it on this. That's the music. Hello, everyone, if you're still there. Hopefully you are.
Thank you for sticking with us. I love you, but we're doing important work. Oh, I can't hear all of my decals.
And now here I actually am going. Here I go, actually painting.
Yeah, actually painting.
Oh,
okay,
God.
so
I've been trying so hard.
Matt.
I wasn't going to take Riddies today, but I have frustratingly taken Riddies as we were rebooting. That looks really good. Looks really freaking good.
Look really freaking good. I also did, while you were frustratingly doing that, there are some like cool warning decals on the sides here. Oh, I got those like way down lower on that side. That's okay. This is the back.
Too much shit on my desk. I'm having a time.
You don't know what? We need something. Here we go. All right, Matt. We got this.
We'll get some semblance.
Hmm?
We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it.
We got it.
We'll
got
get
it.
it at some point.
We are amazing human beings who are capable of amazing things. Ah! Unless I'm throwing decals. Boink. I wonder why it's 102. Wonder what that number has to do with it.
Can't tell if you're being coy like you know or you're asking.
No, like I literally don't know why it's called 102. It's
Huh?
like there's a bunch of things on here that's WB 102. And then I saw a thing that says white base. And I don't know what that's for either.
Range.
I should ask my Gundam person. Oh, that fits like perfectly. I'm awesome.
You
I want
are
everybody to know
awesome.
that. So it's like 102 fits so perfectly right there on that leg. So freaking cool. Matt.
Oh, that's
Look how
dope.
perfect that is. This is so perfect. Ah. We love it. All right. Now that I've got some easy ones out of the way, I did some easy stuff. Let's do some hard ones. A little caution. A little caution, guys. Oh god. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that. Ooh, headbutting my microphone. That's not helping me.
It's one of those colors that when you put it on, you're like, this way, this isn't doing too much. And then I'm gonna like look at the other ones that are nearby and be like, oh, okay, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Probably right. All right, I'm gonna try it. We're gonna try it. I have no confidence, but we're gonna try it. This looks huge, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna hope for the best. This is supposed to be practice for me putting decals on an actual Gundam. So, we'll see. He's got these like little caution signs on the backs of his feet. And I want to put We'll put some of those on there.
That's looking pretty good. All right, so in comparison to a completely white one, this is what it looks like. There's a bit of it. Yeah, there is difference.
Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Like one looks way, like you can tell one looks like way cooler.
Yeah. It's not
Cooler
white
as in
either. It
cold.
like actually looks blue.
Yeah. Not like cooler like it looks cool, but like cooler like it looks like it's like a colder tone.
It does look cool though as well.
It does. Oh, look, I got this little warning symbol. I'm going to be excited about every single one of these that I get on here. I have this like little warning symbol on the back of his leg.
Oh, awesome. I think it's really fun that
And
you
he's
get to
got,
also
like-
plan them out like that.
He's got like, it's hard to tell here, but like that's what this is right here on the back of the leg.
Yeah, I
I'm
gotcha.
absolutely like fawn over every single decal that I put on here.
Fawn away.
That's a teeny tiny. Okay, so those goes on the knee pads. I think I'm gonna not put those there. I think I might put something else. I don't know how my partner does this. Like, how do you cut stuff up and then leave your Gundam to dry?
Such a different process, or?
It's such a different. Well, like I'm trying to like cut stuff out of this sheet, but I feel like I'm simultaneously cramped. Like I don't have enough room. I have so much room, but I have like no room.
Yeah, fair.
Makes any sense whatsoever. I probably is like I've seen him take all of like the parts.
Hey,
Like,
Mark
when you-
Songs, how you doing?
Heyo. See, like when my partner does this, he's like taking the Gundam apart, so it's like he's got all of like the arms, the legs, everything is separated
Yeah.
at this point. And because I'm doing this on a Tau model, I do not have the ability to do that. Ah, crap. Welcome, welcome. We are taking absolutely totally different paths. I'm doing. How's the Gundam painting? Well, I finished painting the Gundam theoretically. I think
Just
I'll
doing
have to do some
decals now, right?
Yeah, I'm doing decals. I'm starting to think this like softener. So thank God, I clear coated my towel. So I'm taking a towel model from Warhammer and I painted it like a Gundam because Matt thought it would be funny. And because I said fuck it. Why not? So I am taking this, what is this guy? This broadside battle suit, and I am painting it to look like RX 78-2. Well, that's the intention. So I got him kind of in several pieces and working on some decals right now. It's a process. But I clear coated this guy, and I'm thankfully I did, because I can feel like the clear coat softening a little bit, which was a concern that I had when going into this. The softener that softens the decal is softening the clear coat, but thankfully it's not eating through the clear coat at this time. Sounds like you're making progress with Gundam. How's the mini coming along?
It's doing all right. I'm pretty much just base coating with a light contrast across all my vest bits. And I've got a couple on the way. Going all right. You know, it's a batch paint. So it'll be one and then one and then one and then one.
Don't you love that though? The repetition, you don't have to think about anything.
Yeah, it's nice and chill. You know, I'm gonna do a nice-ish job on these, not like a whole hog job, but like a, you know, get them into a decent spot.
Well, they're part of your towel guys, right? That's
yeah.
The towel boys. They're very important. Very important towel boys. I'm obsessed. This is gonna be a problem.
That you're gonna get more Tau Gundams?
No.
Hear me out though.
Absolutely not.
Hear me out though.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Throw me out.
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to know what I don't need more in my life of? Shit that needs to be painted.
I just don't think that's true.
Ugh.
Somehow I think that you're lying, but mostly to yourself.
Thanks, Matt. I'm glad that you feel that way.
That's all right. I can stick up for you when you do this to yourself, you know.
Oh yeah. What exactly am I doing to myself?
You're not enabling yourself. That's the
I'm
most.
not enabling.
You're not
anti-enabling myself.
You're not treating yourself like you should. You know.
Hey,
you could
Baron
get a little
Stonehead.
Riptide. I just saw there was a Tau Christmas box that came out. Had a broadside, a ghost keel, a Riptide, and a commander in it. All primed for Gundaming, as it were. Actually, I don't like that box, but thinking about that more, that is the perfect Gundam box for you, as someone who doesn't own battle suits.
You're such a bad influence.
Oh fuck yeah, I am.
I already bought one Tau. Isn't this good enough for you?
I mean, I'm not talking about this as a benefit for me. I'm talking about the joy for yourself in painting more Gundams.
Get 100 more. Mark Song is just joining us and is already attempting to enable me further.
I just think it's a fun idea, and I think you know, you could paint one in your pink scheme as well.
Oh.
Yeah. Right.
I don't like that. That's how you got to me.
Yeah. Well, I know. I got your
The
number.
pink and black is so cute.
It is. It's cute, right? And imagine that on a Riptide.
I hate you. The evil laugh.
It's my normal laugh. It's my completely regular normal laugh.
It's a completely regular normal laugh.
Yeah.
Why then don't I believe you?
I don't know. This couldn't be anything other than that. It's the Mercury's in Beyblade.
The Mercury's in Beyblade?
Yeah, that's what they say, right?
In retrograde?
Yeah, in Beyblades.
Okay. Sorry. I have a really hard time figuring out which way is up on these freaking white decals. I already have oh my gosh. I already have 2 other Gundams that I haven't built yet. One for my birthday yesterday. And one that I bought because it's my favorite Gundam so far. So, I don't feel like I need any more Gundams. I don't want to become like my partner who has like a truckload of Gundams waiting in the hallway to be built.
But don't you already have that with Warhammer?
Exactly.
So why not
need another
¿Por qué no
floppy.
los dos this biatch? But with Tau Gundams.
I'm sorry, what was that last part? Tau Gundams?
What? You could do the same thing, but with Tau Gundams.
I don't need. I have a whole. Look at this whole pile of sisters that haven't been built yet.
You should get all those sisters going then, but like paint some like Gundams. Actually,
I've only been here a minute, but Gundam Tau.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
this is my Gundam Tau. This is Gundam Tau. This is my grandpa. This is what
instead
I've
of
been doing.
gunplay, it's gun Tau.
Gun Tau. Oh, I hate how much sense that makes.
Yeah. Which means that you know what? It does mean it fits too well, right?
I hate how much sense you make.
I know, right? So I'll link you some stuff straight after this.
Here, allow me to help you with your addiction by aiding you.
What do you mean? I gas up my friends. And if gassing up my friends means that they spend a bunch of money on something they like, then they lock me up.
But if I have more Tau that I have to paint, then when am I going to get time to build Gundams?
You will be building Gundams. That's the thing.
I want to build real Gundams.
But you could have the best of both worlds. You could be the Hannah Montana of the Gundam and Tau world.
I think I just threw up in my mouth a little bit.
Baron's saying they just noticed the wall of paint behind you.
What? Yeah, I know. It's no more miniatures behind me.
You know, Baron just said 2 words that make it all worth it.
What?
Oppa Gundam Tau.
Didn't
And
we make that joke like 2 weeks ago?
Quite possibly,
3
but
weeks ago?
even if I don't remember it, we've said it again. So I just think that's another argument in our favor. Mostly. If the joke was good enough to be made twice, you know,
It's a good joke.
it's a good joke.
Count on his toesies. Ooh, be count on his toesies. Getting good at this. This is a problem.
You are good at this.
I'm good at cutting stuff out and putting things on. I just heard my name. I can't tell where certain decal are supposed to go. I wasn't here. I didn't hear it. It just came to with that myself. Thus, it is a good one. Yeah, Baron came. They saw. They took the opportunity.
I just think it's good that more than one's made it, which means that it's a... I noticed in my excited, happy typing, I typoed Gundam Tau.
Where did the yellow guys go? Those look like cautions.
Eh.
Ooh.
I have 3 guys. Pylod.
Matt, you want to hear some good news?
What?
Guess who's going to PAX this year?
Oh, Unplugged?
Yeah.
That's in December, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's when I gotta leave. Which also means I have to learn how to play 2024 version of D&D.
It's not that different, honestly. Actually, if you want a really quick speed run of it, somewhere in the server, I think it was in the RPG section, I posted like a dot point list of all like the major changes. Like there's probably a few more than that, but like my first glance reading was that.
Righto. Yeah, I realized I'm gonna have to get brand new books. Very
What the fuck? Hold on.
What? Good, what the fuck? What's going on?
Apparently, a couple restaurants just down the road from us got burnt down yesterday.
Oh shit.
There's a building fire over 7 hours ago. Odd. Yeah, apparently there was like a fire right over that area. Like right near right near some of the shops.
Ooh, I hope everybody's okay.
There's no articles or anything apparently, it's just emergency services. Like talking about it. Yeah, me too. It doesn't say like anything other than building fire.
Could somebody wake me up? I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. Yeah. I just see her face wherever I look. She's standing in the crowd. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, let a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. I'm so sick of waiting and getting too restless to be in this dusty town. I've heard of this place where people forget and you get another try. So come open up my door. I don't wanna be here and let the world pass me by. I won't see your face wherever I look. I'm blinded by the light. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, died a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the light. Yeah, I just wanna see the light.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Q-tip.
I won't look back. I close my eyes. Let the past be down my life. So let go, I don't want to, but I'm gonna try. When she left me, yeah, got a little bit inside. You know, maybe things are gonna be alright. 'Cause I just wanna see the
Apologies, everyone. This is apparently where we go completely silent.
Hey, sometimes cozy concentration hours, you know? I hope we are giving you the body doubling you need sometimes.
Alright, I don't think those details will work out.
Sometimes I will also just sit in a stream and lurk while I work.
Look while you work.
Alright, 4.
Fall.
4. 4 buggy boys.
I have to put a stripe on this guy's leg and I am fucking nervous.
To like get it balanced.
Yeah. I'm like bouncing all over the place. I really should just focus on one area, but I can't. My brain is too... It goes brrr. Oh no. I was warned of this anarchy. Okay, this has to go on this leg. Alright, I know this is not where this is supposed to go. But I kind of like it up there.
And I'm liking how blue these guys are looking.
I love when that happens.
I love
Alright.
this color scheme that they used to have, and I'm happy. I'm like, one, you know how I love Tau, but you especially know how much I love the alien factions of Tau.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, when these guys came out as well, I was like, just like the Kroot, the Kroot are a bit
each day.
Yeah, that's a lot of strem.
How are you doing, my dude?
I'm doing good. Like now I'm like, I did nothing but, I did some like light admin yesterday, but I've been trying my best this week to just do nothing other than like, work obligation is work obligation. But like other than that, I'm like, I will do nothing. So I built a shitload of Warhammer of, Pete ordered like $400 worth of chaos recently. And I went, Pete, I have a very important question for you. Can I build all of those? And so I've been building all of his chaos this week, and I'm having a great time watching. I have watched 7 out of 8 episodes of Arcane yesterday alone.
Ooh, I've only seen the first episode, so.
No, sorry. When I say that, I mean of season 1. I'm rewatching season 1.
Oh, okay.
Yes, no, I am eagerly awaiting Act 3 to drop. I think it's tomorrow. Hey, Sean, how you doing? I'm doing good. Doing a bit of recovery after the event I was just talking about. How you doing?
Ooh, I see here. Going well, wrapped up in work, and ready to just exist.
Oh, mood, right? Today is a just existing day. You've come in at a good time. We have finally sorted out our internet issues because today has been just a day. I just realized we both had connection issues.
Yeah.
Like not just like a little bit. We had both have a lot.
The one rare instance where we are both struggling.
Oh, as a side note, everyone, if you have not got it yet and you would like one, our charity event shirt is still available for another 9 days. So if you would like a little treaty from the event that won't exist after the event, we will have a little Postman shirt up on our merch store. So all the proceeds of that in the profits will go straight towards the Tiltify goal. So it's about, I think it's about $100 or so already going towards there, which means a good amount of shirts have already been sold. And if you would like, and this is open to Australia and worldwide because they offer distribution pretty much everywhere around the world. They have the same shirts and the same stocks everywhere because that's how Fourth Wall works, and I really like that. So if you're after a shirty shirt featuring the little postman who gives us the Deck of Many Things cards, hot sauce deliveries, pretty much whatever you can think of that players can receive in game, that's the postman's job. So also if you do grab it, Lockie L&L Covers has also very generously included and designed a little PDF called of Cards and Spice. I think that's the correct name, of Spice and Cards. Basically, it's a little 5e supplement that has 3 subclasses, one for the Bard, one for the Barbarian, one for the Rogue, and they're all either spicy or Deck of Many Things cards themed. And there is also a stat block for the Postman. There is also a deck of slightly more things, which has another 10 cards if you would like some more Deck of Many Things options. We used a couple of them when they got donated at the charity event, and my favorite one is now called The Followed. And if you want a small summary of that, do you know the Reddit post, or it started on Rooster Teeth actually, but you get $1 million, but an animal follows you forever, or something follows you forever, and if it touches you, you die.
Oh yeah.
It's that in a Deck of Many Things card. The DM chooses a CR 1/4 thing or lower, and then that animal manifests 30 feet away from you, and if it touches you, you now die.
Well,
It was very funny in the charity game because I shit you not, coincidentally, out of the 2 or 3, I think it was 2 times it got summoned, both players chose a bear, a brown bear to be precise. And we already had another joke earlier in the streams where there was a bear who was a tax accountant and would commit tax fraud. So basically, I would manifest that bear, and that bear would then want to kill them. So in 3 separate instances, did we have this bear who can speak common doing tax fraud, suddenly now manifested near someone, and he's trying to kill him. Charity
That's
event
funny.
games are weird.
they are the weirdest. How do we manage that?
I don't know. I mean, did you hear about the shoeies?
No.
Just for context, Americans in the chat, do you know what a shoey is? Y'all know what? I feel like I've told you, Leia, but just to making sure for any of the overseas friends in the chat, does everyone know what a shoey is before I continue?
Do we have many
You
Americans?
learned it
with
from
us?
Prome's charity streams. Yeah, fair enough. Sorry, Leia, what'd you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, do we have many more Americans watching us tonight?
I know Sean is. Well, Sean's
Okay.
overseas friend. I forgive me if I'm mistaken. But they did just
No.
say they learned it from Promi, so. Okay, well, if anyone needs context, a shoey is an Aussie thing where you drink usually alcohol out of a shoe, usually your own, and then Promethean offered to do hot sauce shoeys for. Well, I thought it was too low of a price, but he went, "Fuck it, let's do it." And then a couple other people later on were like, "I'll do a shoey for more money than that."
Oh, like was that the clip of them drinking out of the boot?
Yes, that happened
Okay.
many times. In fact, 5 times in one game at one point.
I
So it
saw
means that-
I saw Prometheus drinking out of a very fancy boot.
Yes, that was I think that was his own shoe. Later on, Envy also did it, but he drank out of a kid's shoe because he bought like tiny little shoes from Kmart or somewhere, and so his shoey was very dainty, but it was still a shoey. But they were also new, so they were clean.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of being on someone's foot. But yes, hot sauce shoeys was a thing that kept happening, and I think in that first game that we had him active, it was like $500 or $600 in donations with just shoeys.
My friends are a bunch of degenerates.
Degenerates for a good cause.
Yeah, for cancer.
I mean, I gave Lockie a little kiss when we hit 10K. So, like, if you hit 10K right now, Matt, give Lockie a smooch. And then Lockie came up and he was like, smooch? And he gave me a little peck.
I was promised smooches.
Yes. What else happened? We got Emily with a shoey. At the very end of the stream, Jess fucked up. And we got like a $400 donation at the very end. Actually, no. Was it at the end? It was a $405 donate, $400 or $500 donation right at the very end to get us to 12K. And basically we were doing our little cooldown chat, and then it came in, and then Jess was like, all right, let's do like you're not a shoey, but like a King's Cup situation where Matt has to, people are going to pour in stuff into a cup for Matt, and then he's got to drink it. And I went, oh no.
Alright.
And
Awesome.
then she was like, okay, because we had such a big donation,
Mhm.
we'll let you choose someone to do this for you. And the second she said those words, I didn't let her finish, and I said, Jess, I choose Jess. I want Jess to do it with me. And then she went, what? No. And I went, you said I could choose anyone. I choose Jess. I want Jess to do it with me. I choose Jess. And she was like, no, I fucked myself. And I was like, you didn't stick parameters on it. I want Jess to do it. She's like, I thought you were going to choose Promethean. I'm like, he's had enough. I choose Jess.
Oh, for Jess.
I gotta say, me doing so they actually didn't put anything spicy in it, and yet it was still the thing that was the closest to making me throw up out of the entire weekend,
Oh, I wonder why.
because it had coffee Doritos in it. It had fucking it had chalky milk and chalky milk, strawberry milk, crushed up coffee Dorito, just like an amalgamation of horrible flavors that didn't work together. I think it had some marshmallows in it. Sorry?
Why do you let your friends do this to you?
Because we will suffer for our art, because it raised $12,000. That is why.
All right.
I will do a lot of things if I or a charity can make money off it. I have realized, and I am very fine with that as a reputation. You know, not in like a weird savior complex way, just in a let's get it done.
Yeah.
You know, also like putting on an event like that is really fun generally, and it's such a nice community building thing. I get a lot out of that too. Like, you know, I know I'm very aware that I can't fit everyone into an event like this. That's why I'm doing the online games. And also, generally, I want to play with wonderful people like yourself. And Sean, what game were you on again? You're on number 6, right? Were you on number 6 with us? I've got you down for one of them. I think it's 5 or 6. Yeah, let me check. You are on game... Yes, you are right. Game 5 on the 27th with... Ooh, there's a few Americans in this one. Midnight Ether, Damon from formerly Feral Games, I think it is. Emerson Brophy, who I couldn't fit in the Melbourne side, so he's going to come and join us for an online game. If you know Emerson Brophy, he is a musician and comedian on TikTok. A very viral couple songs. One of them was about toxic masculinity and how men should be better and call other men out for shitty rapey behaviors.
Oh yeah.
And then we got Alex the Trash and Sean Sunday on that one as well. And I know it's next week, and I haven't asked some of you if you can definitely do it, but that's who I have written down if you still want to do it. Yes, I will come back to all of you. Get your character details soon.
God damn it.
Oh, they also, I just realized in this it's in your calendar, so you're good. Yes. I need to also send you guys, because I haven't played with some of you, I'm going to need to send you a little Session 0 checky list. Because I haven't played with... In the games where I already have played with y'all, it's a lot easier to go like, I already know what your lines and veils are. However, some of the folks that are newer in my circle, I will get those again. Even if it is like, you know, there's the stock standard things that I already won't do, but it's always good to check, you know, because there was one that I didn't expect came up recently, and I was like, okay. Not that I was planning on doing any of it in game, but it was like I'm glad I always check. Like something that I would not have normally I can understand why it's a trigger. It was, when I say this, it's not normally I would consider something being a trigger like that, but I was like, it's not that I wouldn't normally consider being a trigger, but more like I hadn't thought of it in the context that it was that made it a trigger. I was like, okay, good thing that this is why we do this.
I just thought of something.
What? You thought of what?
I should put this guy together so I can see what decals are going to be covered, because I don't...
Yes. Oh, you're gonna do some basing for him?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Do
he's
some
gonna
like,
do
what's the
base
basing gonna be? Is it like ruined rubble, or are you gonna do more of like a sci-fi kind of city look?
stuff. I was probably gonna just do. I don't know.
I mean, you could make it sci-fi city looking. Like, it's pretty easy to do Tau architecture or Gundam architecture if you have like plastic hard,
I
right?
think I'm just gonna do like some texture paste. Probably not too detailed because like I want.
What if you did like road, like, what if you got like texture paste that's kind of got the grit of roads, and you do like a big yellow stripe down the middle, or like, you know, the oh, what are those danger lines? Like the black and yellow kind of diagonal stripes.
Can I help you? No, I can't help you.
Could be kind of cool.
Do you even know what we're talking about?
Gundam.
We're talking about Gundam
You're in Tau.
and Tau.
Because you're all heretics.
They're heretics.
Excuse me, Mr. Ecclesiarchy over there. I fight for the greater good.
Ah, see, I fight for the God Emperor. so-
Yeah, well, enjoy your fascism.
I will, thank you.
Why did you point at me? Oh, I thought you pointed at me. Hold
Oh,
on,
well, I guess I'm the man in the ear, right? Like I'm the little
I'm not a fascist.
I mean, you kind of already play sisters.
I'm not a fascist.
sister's a fascist.
Matt, I need you to stay out of it.
No, I'm on the side of them. This one, I'm like Imperium General fascist. Even the Salamanders, who are like my, you know, they're the goodest boy space marines. Cool story, still fascist.
Hey, Blood Ravens here, you know.
Do you do
Blood Ravens,
would
cool
you-
story,
would you
still
like to read
fascist.
these guys?
Oh, I'm
Can
not
have.
saying we can steal everything.
That's fair.
Buddy. Hi, buddy.
Leia, did you get your Canon S jump pack in the end?
I did. Love you. Drive safe. Love your face. Say goodbye, Catsby. I like how he like walked up on my shoulder, like, Mama, pick me up now.
I don't want a cat, but like that behavior would very much make me consider like an animal like that. Because like lizards are great, right? But these two little shits, hold on, I gotta visualize them for you. But these two little shits over here, they don't want no touch. In fact, if I walk in the room, sometimes they simply run away.
I like don't like being held. Oh no!
They're too little, they're too skittish. Like, I'm a threat to them. The only time I'm not a threat is when they want something for me. Usually once a day when it's cricket time.
Ah.
Because they will sit there looking at me instead, being like, yo, I'm scared of you, but you make me live, so what's up?
I think I have one problem.
What's the other one? The other one. Oh, you're just here.
What? Super sexy pair of panties. What? What?
Yeah, which pair are those?
I don't know. I have no idea what he's talking about. First of all, why were they in the laundry? I have no fucking clue. I think he's just being an asshole.
Yeah, it's fair. I had a vibe, like... I had a vibe. I was like, that's not a stream question. That's got to be a bit.
I definitely think it's a bit.
Nice save, if it wasn't.
Must be somebody else's. Not I.
Who would have thought? Man, these look so good. I love this icy blue.
We
It
can't
looks
see because
sick.
we're just looking at lizards.
No, I was putting them all in the tray. I'm gonna bring them all up together. I'm also trying so fucking hard not to spill this contrast paint. Look at all of them. I've only got one left to do, so you'll see the distinct difference. Hold on. I've spilled them all over. So you will see one white in the sea of ice blue. Look at them all.
Oh, you can definitely tell the difference.
Yeah, when they're in a batch like that, that's nice.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. That's nice.
I have to hold this.
Oh, man. I'm like, do I have enough time to, like, quickly do a bunch of these today? I just also realized the Warpath, my D&D party that I have tonight, is on. And Medusa tricked them and then froze a bunch of them, and then there was like a session and a half of them basically dealing with the fallout of trying to pay someone enough money to come and Greater Restoration 3 party members to get rid of a petrification. Ooh. They were very in the hole for it.
Oh, I'm sure.
God damn. God damn. Shit, god damn. I love these. I'm having a good time.
Don't you love when you feel that way? You're like, God damn.
Well, yeah, that I was, you know, if I had have stopped stream earlier, that would have been the marker of a bad day. So I'm glad it's turning around because I like these guys so much. I got that recording later, so I'm glad I have turned it around. I mean, generally my meds help me bounce back anyway, but like, still. I don't get those day ruiners anymore. Like the bad ones, I should say.
This is so freaking cool. This is so freaking cool.
Oh, dude, that looks so cool. Are you like edge highlighting, or are you kind of just keeping it?
I'm kind of.
Are you doing keep it simple on this one?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna keep it simple, I think.
I mean, it looks great, like from where I am. Because a lot of that was contrast, right? Like the yellow was, at the very least.
The yellow, that's actually like straight yellow, and then I put a bit of.
Wasn't it Imperial? Oh no, you put the Cassandora yellow or something over the top of it.
Yandin yellow.
Oh, so the contrast one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I've really liked about doing yellow? Doomball Brown makes a really, really nice kind of like red-brown recess shade. And it adds so much contrast to a yellow coat in such a nice way. If you want a high contrast paint job, that is. Oh, also Leia, something else. Sorry, I keep bringing up the event. Something else that I did on the charity event weekend. I had a spare Critical Role ticket for the live show in Sydney.
Oh, that's sweet.
And so I gave one away.
Ooh, so very cool.
Jess and I had a couple spare, and I messaged her. I was like, do you mind if I just give one of these away? And like the winner can just, you know, as long as they get to Sydney and do all of that part themselves, they've basically got a ticket secured for themselves. We're like, yeah. And then, coincidentally, our friend Ben Kiernan won it from Dungeons and Doctorates.
Aww.
And I was like, I would have been fine with anyone coming, but it's like but now we're like, oh, you want to split at Airbnb when we go?
All right, I hope that's how that's supposed to go on there. I can't really tell. This arm shield thing is perplexing me.
Perplexing?
I am most perplexed. Oh, like, put some glue on here.
It's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to? Why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to? Why don't we go back to your bedroom?
Or more details emerge about fire. Hold on, let me finish up this skin and get onto that.
Come back and save me from all my slip-ups.
Wish I had something to like
And I'm just
get this to
without you.
freaking day.
We go back to, why don't we go back to? Never wanted to end things like we did. I'm sorry for all those promises I made you.
I'm just gonna sit here and hold this for.
Jess, are you in chat?
I haven't seen Jess in chat.
Why don't we go back to? Honestly, I'm open wide. I don't feel like waking up without you by my side.
Does this like little shoulder pad look correct?
Why don't we go back to? Why don't
Can you? I can't see
tell.
it that well. Can you bring it in?
It's like, does that look like the correct positioning?
Of which one?
This shoulder pad right here.
The only thing I'm not loving about it is that it kind of overlaps into the Tau symbol. If there's any way to like not have that clip.
What, the decal?
The interior. Oh no, the one up from that.
This?
So the yellow Tau symbol. On the plus of that decal, it looks like it's going over the recess a little bit.
It is a little bit.
Yeah, it's pinging my like.
I don't know, I was talking about like the position of the pauldron though. Like,
Oh yeah, that's perfectly
is
fine.
that where it's
Yes.
supposed to go?
Okay, I'm sorry I criticized the wrong thing.
That's
But
okay.
yes, the
It's one of
pauldron
those
is
things.
okay. The shoulder's okay.
It is also one of those things that is kind of bugging me as well. So
Oh, my buggies look so good, Leia.
your buggies do look really good.
I'm proud of these. I mean, it's just contrast paint, but like just coincidentally, the shade of contrast paint is perfect for it. And I'm so happy I found this tutorial. I didn't find it. Games Workshop posted it, but you know what I mean. Okay, if anyone needs to have a looky themselves, this is what we're looking at. Let me bring down our...
Tint the exoskeleton and give us a blue hue. So apply this all over liberally, whilst
Okay.
also watching out for any excessive cooling. Leave it for about 30 minutes to fully dry, and then we can move on. Once it's dry, next we're going to add some cool dot patterns to a few different places across the exoskeleton.
Okay, now we're doing
using
like
Cantor
dotty
blue.
bits.
There's no
Cantor
right
blue.
or wrong area to add this to. But I'll be adding dots to the shoulders, hands, knees, and towards the bottom of the legs too. Take your time and be as careful as you can for the best results. Because we're only painting small dots, one thin layer should do the trick. With the dots applied, I'm now going to make the blue tone of the exoskeleton a little.
Okay, so what this is saying is I should add the so they kind of have like that freckling bug look to them. I don't know how to describe it. But it's like that speckled kind of hide look when you get like how do you describe it? Leia, how do I describe this?
I don't know.
Let me just rewind in the video, you'll see it.
For the best result. Small dots.
They're like
I was
this.
trying
One
to fix
thin
the
layer.
decal, and I can't take the decal off. So I think I'm gonna have to paint over it, and then
This blue. Duncan
Like,
Rhodes
it's
also
been-
has that.
it's been on there too long. Sorry, I'm like having problems. This Freaking gun keeps sagging.
Joe Thomas has asked us how to paint the flesh of a Vespid stingwing. Now, to
Donkey
do this, what I
Roads back
recommend
in the
you
day
do is
video.
undercoat your miniature with Mechanicus Standard Grey spray, and then you'll need
Look at him.
Celestra Grey first of all for the main
He's
colour.
so-
But then to shade it, we're going to mix Sotek Green with Alarmian Medium. After that, we'll highlight with Ulthuan Grey, and finally for those dark blue patterns, we'll need Cantor Blue. But we need to start out with Celestra Grey, which I'm going to be applying with a medium base brush. And for this first colour, all you got to do is make sure the paint's thinned down. As
Oh,
always,
yes,
on your
this is
palette,
what the
so it's nice
old
and
model
smooth.
used to look
And
like,
when
by
you're
the
ready,
way.
all you do is start applying this all over the flesh. And with this colour, you will need to apply 2 thin coats.
Like, by comparison, look how different that is.
Oh wow.
Once you've built up that
Right?
base coat, you're then ready to shade
That
the
is just
miniature.
how they
For this,
were,
we're going
and they
to
used to
make
come
our
in
own shade.
metal.
We're going to mix Sotek Green with Lamia Medium. Now for this, I'm going to
So
be
good.
applying the
Alright, so
paint using a small layer brush.
I
I'm going to
stuck
mix
an
it with this
eraser
as well,
underneath his
because we're doing a
gun, so I
recess shade
think
here. You want to be quite
that should
controlled.
prevent it from
But first of all, what you do is
falling.
just get some Sotek Green
However,
onto your palette. Then make sure you clean your
because
brush
I've
so
got
you
glue
don't contaminate the
drying,
medium with any
I'm not
colour.
going to be able
And
to
then
keep
that's a good
decals
brush load of
on
this.
until he's
And
totally
jiggle them
dry.
together before you start to. And once you've done so, all you've got to do is
So I'm
paint
gonna
this
put
into
my
any
decals
recessed detail you
away.
find. So you look at that amongst the carapace, such as just along here.
For
right,
now.
so
But
so and
I
greens,
think
what you like that. But as you
the lesson I took away from this is
and there we are. This
I've got
stinging
a good handle on putting decals on. I think I can do it for like
As you
an
get higher.
actual Gundam model.
Nice.
I think I can handle that.
Question.
Answer.
This. So look at the video now, because it's probably paused at the right time.
Okay.
So see how his version's kind of got like that greeny blue shade.
Mm-hmm.
Should I do that as well, or should I keep it more simple? Because there's a lot of recesses on these bigger boys.
Do you want them to be that like icy blue color, or do you want them to stick to like?
I reckon. I think the easy thing for my sanity, because I'm painting 10, is to commit, because I'm going to do another. So, okay, I'm going to pull away this camera for a second. I'm going to do another layer of this based on the other tutorial I'm watching. So this will get slightly more icy blue.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, so before I do that, I'm going to do this stipple effect he's doing in this video. So back on the video,
up.
he's got this stipple effect that he's doing. That's going to look like this in the end. And I really, really like that.
Okay.
So it's going to look like that in the end, and then I'm going to go over to blend those in with another of that icy blue. Now, only then would I decide to put any kind of aqua-y, like blue-green in any recesses. So it could just be like, I do it on the face or some particularly spotty areas that I want, like, you know, like eye catch areas rather than the whole thing, if I did it all.
I think if you're gonna like wash, if you're gonna do another layer of contrast, I would just probably stick with that, especially if you want to do this and it doesn't want to become, you don't want it to become too.
I don't want it to be laborious.
You don't want it to be laborious, so I would go with probably the simpler.
Okay, I'll do that. So that means I'm straight up to the Cantor blue. So it's more this one then. This is what it'll look like. Actually, hold on. This is what the end result will look like. We got here.
And with that done, all over light dry, the ski dry once again. Looks great.
That's what it should look like by the time I'm done with it. Before I do highlighting, slightly more blue. Sorry.
I think if you put the second layer of
the glacier color.
Yeah, I think you'll be good.
I think so too. And that way I can have a full squad done sooner and then put them in my little display thing.
Yeah.
Apologies for that music starting up high. YouTube tutorials are quite low, it turns out. Also, let me just say, building... Okay, so it's always a situation of like, I really like certain models, but I don't want a whole squad. And the Night Lords Chaos Marines are no exception to that. Look how fucking cool these are, Leia. Like that blue, the super, like the hyper dark blue tone. I love that. Like, I always liked Night Lords as a faction anyway, but because they're kind of fucked up. They're like definitely the most fucked of Space Marine Chaos legions that also fell to Chaos. But there's this guy who's literally just called the Skin Thief. And it's like, if you couldn't get any more weird and grimdark, this Space Marine covered in power armor decided, you know what? I want to go that step further. I'm going to wear a bunch of skin and a chain glaive, and I'm just going to be the skin guy. That's his whole deal. And then you've got this guy who's like, I'm just going to carry around a slumpy body, like of of a Space Marine who I killed. And I'm just going to put him on a banner. And then on top of that, all of them just kind of have bat wings on their helmets. And they kind of look vampire-y. Like... If they weren't a squad of 10, right? I would buy a hero mini of them and paint that. Much like I did with I did one with a Khorne Berserker on a Juggernaut recently, because you could buy just one model. And I found one secondhand for like half the price of what it costs retail. So I went, yeah, I'll pick that up. And so I'm going to paint one Khorne Berserker Marine. Much like I want to paint one Night Lord. And inevitably, when the Emperor's Children come out, I can tell that I'm going to want to paint at least one Emperor's Children mini, because the color schemes are really cool. And specifically the Emperor's Children layer are our color scheme. Primarily purple, white, gold.
I like how it's our color scheme.
There's a vibe that it's always, the default for us is one of those three colors mixed with the other two. You know it, and I know it. It's the royal color scheme. Okay, so...
Alright, so this guy's got to dry for a while. So this is the stuff that we use in Gundam for this softener. And it works really well. I really like it so far. This one's mine. Alright, I'm gonna put him away for a little while. He's gotta sit and stand. I have to how much time do we have?
Like 40 minutes.
Do another project. Okay. So, question.
Yes.
Who do I do? Favoritist Gundam or birthday Gundam? I've had this one for longer, if that...
Whatever you've had longest.
Whatever I've had longest. Alright, let me go dump my water out real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, towel boy needs to dry. Alright. So we're gonna do some panel lining. I love this gal. Oh, I'm so excited. She's so pink. Sorry for the plastic sounds.
That's alright. I'm just doing a tester of what this stippling effect on the leg looks like.
I need need this black sprue. Alright. Oh, my pink baby. Oh, I probably didn't need to shake that.
Ah! Oh, I painted my shirt.
Oh no. Oh yeah, definitely didn't shake it.
Oh, that looks pretty good. All right, how's
Yeah,
this?
turning out the way you like.
Yeah, how's this foot looking? Can't get any closer.
Ooh.
That like look.
Focus. Oh, I like that. I think that's a really good contrast on how like light that blue is.
Yeah. Okay, well that's the effect on the legs. So, hey Aurora, how you doing? I can't wait to record with you later.
Ooh, hello. Doing some Castleton later.
Yeah. Gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. Have you had a solo session yet? As a side note. What are we painting today? So I'm painting my Tau Bug Boys. They're called the Vespid. They are like this icy blue faction. They're alien auxiliary allies of my main guys. So if you've ever seen me talking about the Kroot, the Tau, and all of those, that's what they are. They are like jump troops.
Yeah. Those jump troops.
What do you got?
I'm doing some panel lining while I wait for my Tau Boy to dry. I should probably get a picture of her. I am working on my favorite Gundam of all time. Oh, there's no forward picture in that. Okay, cool. I'm working on this lady. Her name is Ilfrith. This is my baby. This is my favoriteest Gundam of all time. So, we're working on her. And this like super cool high contrast pink color because bang. She is in Witch for Mercury. Which is by far my partner who is super into Gundam. Who I was not into Gundam for a while until my partner was like, "Hey, there's this Gundam called Witch for Mercury. We should watch it." And I was like, "Ooh, witches? Yes." And here I am now.
Yeah, you fell so hard into that Gundam pit, huh?
Well, the problem is it's building, and that's my favorite part.
Oh yeah, I love the building. Don't get me wrong. I just asked Pete to build $400 worth of his models that he bought. You don't got to tell me twice about how good build is.
Building is so much fun. And like Gundam is like 70% build.
Okay, I'm really happy now that these are coming together. Do I put some on the face? Do I put some on the face? Do a little bit on the face. So I gotta do the hands? Cool.
So this is actually not the colors that she is originally in the show. She's actually mostly white with a little bit of pink. This is what's called Ecopla. Essentially what happens is mostly in Japan, because Gundam building is so big over there. When you take your like empty sprues, you can donate them and they get crushed up at a Gundam facility, and then they repurpose them and make them into kits that are popular Gundams, but in these like black and some kind of neon color. So this one's black and pink. I have another one that's up here in the corner that is also black and pink. I think there's been like black and blue, black and neon green, but they're always super bright colors. I think that's just so cool to like recycle our like unused sprue.
I saw Games Workshop is now doing that too. You can like bring back old sprues. I don't know if they do anything with it or if their plastic can melt down back into their existing plastic supply, but I like the idea of recycling it because like it goes into landfill otherwise.
Or stays in my collection for some reason.
Oh yeah, passive benefit of building all Pete's models. My spare bits box is about to get a fucking refill. Well, not even a refill.
Yeah.
New bits I don't have. Chaos bits.
I did think like, ooh, I could do some like base stuff with either like, I don't know, do I do like a Space Marine or do I do like some Gundam bits on the bottom? Like what to do from a base. Let's see. How many minis are you working on, Matt? I think you said 10, right?
I got 10 here. But I got 10 here doing a little batch paint, but I'm just testing to see how this stipple effect is going, and I'm really loving this right now.
I think it looks so good. It's just like it just gives
simple.
it an extra oomph.
So simple right now. And I just got to do a bit on the top of their head too.
I could be sad about it. Maybe that would help me to escape this cold-hearted warfare. 'Cause I don't ever
The head's a little harder to do, but
Bet it's still worth it.
it's more of just like getting them in that position that they still look good, you know? And not overdoing it. The
Yeah, I get that.
best part about nature, though, is that they're asymmetrical.
And no two have to look the same. They all kind of slightly vary.
All right. So I think that's all the stippling I need to do for now. Oh, in the wings as well, but I'll do the wings in a sec. So that's what we're looking like. Oh, that looks dope.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Did a little bit on his head.
Once you get like that second coat of contrast, I think that's gonna blend everything really nicely.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to do it now. And my lens isn't zoomy enough for this, for the detail, but like, just know that it looks great. I'll take a photo on my phone even. All right, here you go. Yeah.
I know you think we're good together. Every time I see your happy face, I want to tell you to just leave me alone.
That looks so freaking cool.
Yeah, it came out good.
Take a hint, don't be so selfish. I'm trying to make it easy, point you in the right direction. Yeah. Could you stay away from me?
I mean, I could be a bit neater with some of my dots, but like the whole of it is good, right? You know?
I honestly, I feel like the dots don't need to be super, because this is like a creature. I feel like it doesn't need to be perfect, right?
Yeah, I guess I don't want it to. I want it to look like speckly dots, not brush dots. I think it's the only thing I would want to change. I mean, I say that it's only the right hand, the one of the hands I'm not happy with. The rest looks great. No, honestly, I don't have a Patreon that has like reward tiers in the traditional sense. I have a Patreon that is just like, I should say, we have a Patreon that is more like, support us if you can, like on the monthly. We don't really have like rewards in that sense. Similar to our Ko-fi, I don't even have a Patreon command. You know, if you think we deserve it, chuck us a $5 a month on Ko-fi, you know. But no, we don't have a paywall behind color schemes or anything. So, what would you like to know?
That's the way.
Also,
We love color schemes.
Simo Jej, welcome to the chat. I hope you have a good time. But yeah, no, we're pretty just like AMA over here. I do not consider myself a painter that puts my tutorials behind paywalls, because I frequently don't make up my own color schemes at all. I can tell you my recipes, but I usually am inspired by others to start with.
Yeah. I think that's how we feel mostly about our art.
Yeah.
Is if you don't tell people how you're doing it or answer questions freely, then how are you helping other people who just want to learn?
In saying that, I do understand when people do want like pro painters, right? Like pro painters that'll like, here is my secret to my golden demon winning entries. Like, yeah, sure, that's kind of cool, because that, you know, they got to make money too. I totally get it. So I'm not like ever going to disparage it. It's just, yeah, we just don't.
Yeah.
I totally get what you mean, though. But yeah, what would you like to know, generally?
You want help picking?
You bought a KO. Oh, Caradron Overlords. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, primary red, white. Like, what's your primary color there? What's like the main? Is it a faction? Is it a faction in there? What faction is it? Because I can look up how to help you there. If you know the name of it. Give you a sec. Because I don't play Sigmar, so you can tell us the faction colors. It'll be a lot easier. And also, what paint range do you use? I think part of my afternoon before recording might simply be speckling for a while because I'm enjoying it. So
Nice, like Zen mode.
Yeah. It looks like in the underwebbing of the wings, which look quite different now. It's yeah, happy. I'll say if anyone ever has any questions, like people in chat, if you're joining us for the first time, literally ask us anything. I just did a panel on how to paint minis at PAX. There are no secrets. Myself and the wonderful people on that panel are very, very happy to answer at almost any time whatever you want to know about this stuff. Whoa! Oh, that's an old one. Damn it. So I'm just trying to find the new models to... Oh, that's interesting. Oh, no, you're good.
You're
Barak...
totally fine.
Yeah, we are in no rush.
Yeah. Okay, let me do
I
some
mean, I'm happy to
Googling.
go over if you're feeling it, Leia, by the way. We don't have to.
I am starving. Because we start so early my time, I kind of skip dinner. But if you want to keep going, I can just jump off.
I will see how I go. I'm like, you're right. I should check what I have to do today, if I have to do anything. I mean, I might even just sit in the Discord after this, you know, like, and still paint, but just not on stream.
Okay.
All right, I'll bring it up on stream.
Oh, these are so cool.
So, so it's like a bone white. Oh, the silver chipping would be cool to do as well. Is there any model examples of this?
Not that I found one.
Kind of.
Oh my god. Can you
See the
this
thing?
one? Look at this one.
Oh, someone's painted them like Santa. Oh, that's the one I just found. I'm also gonna bring that one up.
Cool.
Oh, someone painted Bugman as it. Okay, this is a perfect example. All right, this will be my example to use. This one here. Okay, see this guy? I actually have this model. So, this looks like a really... So the white armor actually is really nice and easy. So do you want it to be cream like that? Or do you want it to be more like... Oh gosh, where's my image? So do you want it to be like cream, like almost white like that? Or are you okay with it leaning warmer like this? Because that's the first major... Because this is a bit colder, like eggshelly white. Whereas this one bumps into more of like a, what would you call that layer? Like more of a, not cream, but it's got a bit more yellow in it.
Bone.
Bone.
Normally that's
yeah.
considered bone.
Like a bleachy bone. Yeah, Envy, it's creamy armor. There was one game at the charity event which was just so full of cum. Like almost too much cum. Just too much. We were all like, after the game we were like, that was like a lot of cum, right? That's a lot of cum in one game.
Should be concerned. All right.
The bussy of Vecna haunts me. Yeah, same.
Okay.
Okay. As well, if anyone ever has any questions about this sort of stuff or painting, there's loads of us in our Discord, specifically the Artsy Stuff channel, where you can ask questions. You know, I've got Discord pretty available to me to just like answer things when I can. So you know, public is able to come and ask us things. Again,
Absolutely.
we're all for learning here. In fact, I'm using contrast paints, which are a very nice and beginner-friendly paint.
My
Simo,
boy.
just let us know about the bone. I'm just gonna get back my painting camera up and keep going though. Oh, it looks so good, dude.
I'm gonna let them so I painted over. I could not get the decal off, so I painted over it, and I just put a clear coat on it to see. Hopefully, it will. Hopefully, it won't show up too badly. But I think this is going in a pretty awesome direction. I think.
I really like it. Oh.
It just makes me like super eager to continue to do decals. I think I'm gonna really enjoy doing that process. I think
It's fun, right?
it is super fun. And thankfully the decals that I got are really good, high quality decals. So I didn't have any issues there.
Well, that looks pretty good. I'm giving myself more work to do, but it looks good.
Gun damn!
God damn!
Thanks, Envy.
Well, yeah, the under of the wings looks really good with this too.
You don't know why it looks so good?
About to stealth compliment me.
I've been spotted.
I'm really vibing this music we got on today, by the way. And I will link you the Epidemic account if you would like to also.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
like
take a look, see.
it's you know, it might not be your type of music, but it feels very like if you were to turn on the radio, but not it's not like top 40 sounding, but it's vague enough that it's kind of like a mix between that and like just kind of the sound of current music. But it all has lyrics, so it sounds like a regular, normal, like radio type song. And if I'm only kind of listening to it, it works.
Uh-huh.
Depends what your painting music is, I guess, preference-wise.
I'm pretty polyamorous.
Same.
I like just about everything. I've been in a nightmare jazz.
What is nightmare
mood.
jazz?
It's like jazz, but a little bit more dark, a little bit more sinister.
How can jazz be that?
I'll link you a band.
Yeah, you gotta link me some stuff because that I don't not want to try it, but I don't understand the brief.
I don't understand the brief. But I've also been like, whenever I work on Gundams, I have to listen to synthwave.
That's what you're doing now, is it?
Yeah. Some like real Tron sound and stuff.
For which Screaming Skull or Ushab T-Bone? Ooh, I wouldn't start Ushab. I would start. Ooh, okay. I would actually start your base. So the thing that's gonna make your life the easiest, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you primed them already? Because there's something that's gonna make your life so much easier. And what method of painting are you? Are you using like base coat layer paints? Are you contrast paints? Like where are you sitting? Or like, and what brand? Because then we can give you recommendations of a few. Because I use Leia, you primarily use Vallejo. I use Games Workshop and Donkey Road's Two Thin Coats. So, I mean, all paints are good. You can find something you can use, but
What color have you primed in?
they said they haven't primed. So we are.
Oh, I haven't primed.
we're
Okay,
a
sorry.
blank
My
canvas.
dyslexia read that as I have primed.
No,
My
no.
bad.
I was gonna say your life will be made easiest in the brightest color. So unless your primary color tone is like quite dark, I reckon you should be priming this in Wraithbone, because that means all of your white armor is halfway done.
Yeah.
And you just need to be neat with your red paint. So paint. Yeah. So you wouldn't. You would have a terrible time if you're priming black on this one. You're making more work for yourself. It doesn't need to be that much. Unless you like working up from black, you know. Some people, I can see the benefit in if I want to prime black, and then I can have really deep contrast, like the lowest shade is black on, for example, the red, or if you're doing like the silver and non-metallic metal, that would be good to do in black, but not everyone wants to do that, including myself. So I would prime this in Wraithbone, and then your red, Sorry?
I was gonna say, especially since you are working with the white armor, it's definitely gonna be easier to work up from a Wraithbone.
Work down even, because you can kind of top down this this scheme.
If you want to add, I'm a contrast girly, so I'd want to like darken it up probably with.
Well, I was gonna say
some other like bone
what
colors.
Also, what level of effort do you want to put in? Like, these are all factors and parameters. Are you a contrast paint? Do you want it to, like, because it's an army scheme, are you doing this quick? Or are you kind of, is this a project over time, like my Vespids?
Oh my god.
I think I'm just going to make sure this one's all, like, speckled up nicely, and now I have, like, a good example to go off, and then I can take a nice photo of this one.
Good idea.
Perfectionist, you don't want to rush it. Okay, so my recommendation would be, would you agree with this, Leia? A Wraithbone primer. Then maybe like I'm just going to go over to this guy here. So a Wraithbone primer, and then this looks like I would either shade that with like watered down Seraphim Sepia, or maybe actually Mortarian Grime is a really nice and super bright color shade right now. I think it's got a very tiny amount of green in it, but just do like a tester of it on maybe something else, see if you like it. But it's a very, very thin shade, and it would shade over the Wraithbone quite well, and you'd almost be done in terms of this looking like this. And you'd be able to do like an all-over wash for it too, not like just oh, actually this one looks recess shaded, so kind of do whatever you're feeling. and then you can reestablish your Wraithbone with like maybe Ushabti, like you were saying, and then Screaming Skull and white would be like your edge highlights if you're going that route. Depends if you want a 1 stage or a 2 stage.
I agree with all these things.
Yeah. That's like for the cream specifically, that's where I can see it going. The red. What do you reckon? Start corn red?
I'd probably start, corn red,
Down
and
in the
then I would start with a dark color straight out of the gate, and then work up to a nice dark color or light color. Sorry, working backwards in my brain.
You say you hate to use or have to use? Because either Mephiston will work. It's just a bit brighter. Mix a little dark brown. You got Rhinoxide? You got Rhinoxide with that Mephiti red?
Yeah, if you put a little bit of like a dark brown in Mephiston red, you'll get like a nice deep, that like kind of
brown red.
darkish red. You could also use Mephiston red and wash over it with Agrax Earthshade.
Agrax would be nice. You could also use Berserker Bloodshade, which is like that new crimson red wash. And that's quite nice too.
I would definitely want to brown it up though, because it does look like it is a very deep, like, almost. Oh shoot, what is that? What is that leather color?
Doomball. Corn is perfect, but I can't use. Hold on. Corn is perfect, but I can't use brush to use it. I might need you to elaborate on that one. I don't follow. Oh, 150. Holy hell. I gotta finish the stippling.
I know, yeah.
I mean, it's only gonna take a couple minutes, but...
I was like, my stomach growled so hard just now.
That's fair. I've been on stream days like this, I've been making sure to have like some kind of breakfast, and then Jess was like, I want a frappe, but the place we normally get it from didn't have them in stock today, so I had to go to the next closest one. But it meant I had to drive. Oh, you need an airbrush. Does it? Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Fair. Okay, I understand. I reckon like a 1-to-1 mix then. What do you reckon? A 1-to-1 of like Rhinox and Mephiston? Like, just test that out.
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Well, hold on.
Oh, you can literally do it. Yeah.
I can literally do it just right now. Kristen, Rhinoxide. For the corn, I would need an airbrush. Oh, yeah, you already read that part. Ooh, this Rhinoxide has seen better days.
Yeah, I had to get a new one recently. It's such a bread and butter paint, though. Mephisto and Nuln, you could. It's
gonna end up being very, very. It's not gonna hold
You'll
that
desaturate
warmth anymore.
Yeah,
it's gonna desaturate it.
Agrax would work. If you use a black tone, it will take the red out of it, whereas the brown will kind of preserve that red color.
It'll end up looking kind of like pseudo purpley. I'm gonna use my hand as a paint palette real quick.
Like, it's not that you couldn't do it. It's it won't be as rich. And I think with the cream, it wouldn't be nice because the red's kind of like that poppy color for this scheme.
I mean, that's it right there, man.
That's it. That's what you want.
That's 1-to-1 Mephisto.
That's fucking Doomball Brown, dude. That's exactly Doomball Brown. If you have
We're not
Doomball
talking
Brown,
about
use
heroes.
Doomball Brown.
we got Citadel shades. This is, by the way, one of my favoriteest shades. Anytime you want like a darker red, you want a brown that's got some red in it. If you wanted to brighten it up, you can put a little bit more Mephiston in there. You get that like slightly, like you can see this is darker here, and then this is a little bit lighter here. And we can just keep adding red to it until you get, look at that. Layout chaos. This is so you got your Rhinox hide here, and then as you slowly add Mephiston red up to just pure Mephiston, you'll get this nice little gradient. So if you wanted
that's
to
what
still
you want.
keep
That's
those
what you want.
colors, then you just keep adding Mephiston red to your Onyx hide to get your highlights.
Maybe we should
And
bloody
then-
maybe we should write some of our recipes down because you did that so quick.
Well, I mean that's also because that's college, man.
Yeah, but it's different knowledge, you know.
And
Like if
then
you ever
this
come over
is-
here, we're doing a painting panel at PAX. Just saying. Like that.
I would
if they
absolutely do that.
if they have us back next year to do that same panel, and one of the years you're down for it, you know, it went really well actually. I really like doing it.
If you wanted to brighten it up and get a little bit more of that orangey, this is some Evil Sun's red to like really give I would only use this on like the very tippy top, like absolutely crispest highlight ever. That next to some bone color is gonna really make it pop. There is a reason why there's a whole sisters what's the word I'm looking for? Faction. There's a whole sisters faction that's white and red because that looks so good. I mean, yeah, I'm pale enough to pull off that color. So thank you for calling to my my painting mixing. If I bright red with white is light point no miniature. So if you add white, you're gonna end up getting pink. So it's not gonna keep that like crisp red color.
Same problem with the black. You just go the other way.
Yeah,
And
you're
you're
gonna
gonna,
just end up like desaturating it, and you'll end up getting like a darker, like more desaturated pink.
I was gonna say it's not even gonna be pink really. It's gonna be like that. I mean, pastel red is not. You know, it's like pastel red's pink but not pink. You know what I mean?
Yes, it is.
Is it just
It
pink?
just depends on what other colors are in the mix. Because like if you've got like, if I were to add white to this reddy orange, you're gonna get more of like a salmon color.
Okay. I just don't know what I'm
Because it's
talking
got
about.
orange in it, so it's gonna show you. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Somebody redeemed a showed me lizards, and they're sitting on one another.
Yeah, they do that.
It's so freaking cute. So if you add,
I'm really
if you were
hoping
to
they're
add,
both boys, by the way. Or both girls, because I
Um.
don't want to deal with eggs. And if I do have to deal with eggs, people can just have them. I don't want to sell them. I don't want to breed them. I don't want any of that nonsense.
Yeah. Vim asks us how we doing.
Oh,
We're
hey,
doing
Vim.
good. We're talking some color theory. So I would not recommend adding white to any of these to make your lighter colors. You want to find something that's in the same color family, while lighter in color. That's why the Evil Sun's red is probably a good bet, because this is still kind of like an orangey red. It's still in that nice warm family. But I would use this very sparingly. The fact that it is a layer also helps because it's very thin, so it'll give you some lightness without overtaking the entire project. If you don't like that, Oh, I think this is like the same color. Yeah, that's like the same color. That's a game paint scarlet. Also found a tip ages ago to do black base and dry brush colors on shading. Take it with a grain of salt. I learned this a while ago.
That sounds
hey,
correct.
Elenel.
Hey, Lockie, how you doing? Do black base and dry
that
brush
is-
colors on. Oh, like a slap chop or like just
Yeah,
as a
that- I was-
highlighting method?
I was just about to say that sounds a bit like slap chop. That has
Underbrushing.
been a much very popular painting trick nowadays. Is you
mean
underpaint with black
Like a
and then you
this.
dry brush lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter until you eventually get some like shades and whatnot, and then you take contrast paints and paint over them, and you get a cool looking guy, kind of like what Matt's holding up right now.
There's another one somewhere around here that's like a slap chop prepped model. But I don't know where. That's all right. Basically, yeah, you can get this result. So this is you start black, you dry brush white on top of it, and then from here, you take like this is one coat of the color. So you take like a staining paint, like a contrast paint, and then you just basically don't have to highlight because you've already done it with the black and white dry brush earlier. So this is like literally every color you see on here. After the black and white is established, it's one color. Like one color, so it's like the gray blue, the brown, the cream, the blood, the yellow. That's it. Like, what, 5 colors? No highlighting, nothing else. It's already done. I'm doing good, Lockie. Even better now you're here.
Hey Matt,
Yo,
you started becoming really choppy for me, and I think I know why.
why?
I have a storm coming.
That makes so much sense.
I can literally hear like wind.
It's fine. Give me 10 minutes because I'm nearly done with this
it's-
stipple.
I do that whenever I get into painting. I only have a baby owl bear that I got from Games Expo. Those are so cute though. I have a picture of oh my gosh.
You mean like Game Expo, like TGX, or do you mean like another one?
Baby owl bear. He's so cute.
Oh.
This paint's never gonna come off. This is now one with my
Oh,
skin.
TGX, nice. I am going to try and get out to that one because I didn't get to go this year.
To find more people going to PAX.
I saw a lot of TTRPG people are starting to talk about PAX. Aurora, if you're around, are you going to PAX Unplugged?
I love the baby owl bear in BG3. I named mine Pickles in
Aw.
every playthrough. It's so cute.
Where is PAX Unplugged? Is that Philly?
Philadelphia. It's gonna be
It's a
awesome.
bit of trek. I'm pretty sure that's a bit of a trek from where they live.
I have to use an eraser to keep this guy's gun up so he dries properly.
Hey, whatever works, right?
He looks so freaking cool.
Sorry, Simo. Was that good for you? In terms of the painting, has that helped?
I hope it helped. It'd be nice to know
No,
that
you're
my
not annoying
colors-
at all. You're not annoying at all.
No,
Never feel
absolutely
like
not.
you're being annoying.
Never.
Genuinely
make sure that
okay.
you're-
Like we're still
you're-
painting while we're doing it, so like we're just
Yeah.
good. We're just good at yapping while we do.
We also just want to make sure that you're getting the information that's actually helpful to you. Because if it was one of those things where it's like, if I don't know, if you didn't like the suggestions, we could find you new options. That's something that you might like more.
Yeah. Also, like
So-
we're very clear that we're suggesting all these paints, but you've made a good point of like, not everyone has all of the paints to choose from.
Yeah.
You know. If it's a matter of like you go and picking out some when you can, then yeah, sweet. But for now, we'll work into the realm of what you have in your models, you know?
Never assume that like we're all, this is a positive space. You are absolutely welcome to take up space here in our community. So not annoying. Absolutely welcome here. And thanks for being here. and
Thanks for
asking questions.
yeah. Also, we love chatting, so you know, it's our jobs.
We'll just absolutely keep running our mouths until
Yeah,
forever.
yeah. If we're not asking you about the paints, we're doing it to each other.
Because Matt and I will absolutely disagree on color schemes. It absolutely has happened in the past.
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost.
Hey guys, how you
Happy
doing?
to see you. I'm really bummed that I can't touch my guy.
Oh my goodness, a follow-up.
thank
Oh,
you
thank you for the sub.
for
Oh, sorry,
notes
follow.
and,
Sorry, follow. Sorry, Jimmy Blue started talking in my ear. It's always one or the other. All right, one wing left. I'm actually I'm on track for a couple minutes from now.
It's all good.
I need it done, or else I'm not going to finish the stippling.
You gotta. I'm gonna try and show off. So this is the guy that I was working on. Ignore my eraser because it's literally the thing that's holding his arms up right now. But this is my Tau guy. I can't remember what this guy's called.
Broadside.
Ooh, I'm not in frame. This is not helping. What is he?
An XV-88 broadside battlesuit with a heavy rail rifle.
Ooh, a lore drop. Recurring NPCs if you have any. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Do I ever?
You go. I'll get distracted.
I was gonna say you're painting, so I'm gonna just talk everybody's ear off. Recurring NPCs. Does a sentient bag of holding count?
Absolutely.
Okay, so in the first D&D game that my partners and I played together, he came up with this, like, we were on this quest. I can't even remember why. It was something about a wizard, and this wizard was trying to make docile mimics that would like guard his castle. So he would make he was attempting to create sentient mimics to guard his castle. It was all kinds of like everything was jumping out at us. We had rugs of smothering, animated objects, everything. It was wild. At the end, when we finally got to the top of the tower and after we defeated the wizard, we found this tiny box underneath a desk that was like shaking. Come to find out, it was somehow this wizard had crossbred a bag of holding and a mimic to create what we called the Mimic of Holding. It was a box that could change shape and size to any shape and size we wanted. Like it would become a crate that would just like open. This thing got as small as a jewelry box, and I think the biggest we ever saw is big enough for us to roll an ancient dragon skull into it to feed it. We had to feed it very minimally because mimics are ambush predators. They don't have to eat very often. It was the cutest thing. The mimic even saved us. We got captured and all of our stuff got taken, and all of a sudden like the door opened and it was this little mimic box that's kind of like waddling its way into our area. I found out after the campaign that the reason that he made a this bag of holding into a box is because if you turn a bag of holding inside out, it's supposed to drop everything that was inside of it at the time.
Yeah.
His reasonings was you cannot turn a box inside out, so I didn't want you to know what was in it, and like if I needed an emergency thing, like I could have the bag of holding was there to at any point help you with something you might have been stuck on or whatever. I thought it was so cute. So we go 20 levels with this Mimic of Holding, and ever since it has been locked into every single game that we have ever played. I always give my players, and he now always gives his players, a Mimic of Holding. Somehow we talk it into the game, and everybody loves it. It becomes like the game mascot. It's my favorite.
I mean,
then the other one. Sorry.
no, you go finish yours because I just realized I've got one of those as well. Mine's a
I
lot
was gonna
easier
say
to guess.
The only other one that I have is my first 5e game was a Curse of Strahd, and my character from that Curse of Strahd game always ends up in other campaigns. I want this little guy in my next campaign. I don't know when I can play, but that is so cute. It's such a versatile item, and everyone falls in love with it because who wants to hurt a tiny box that will just like give you things? You can go ahead now. I'm done talking.
Oh, you're all good. I have one, and I liked him so much I made a shirt of him. It's literally the little postman from the charity event is that for me. They go into anything that I'm doing for the charity events now. So like basically I like this little guy enough to make some merch out of him and donate the proceeds.
He's so cute though. I loved him.
Yeah, he's so nice. I actually bought, when I was buying the samples for the shirts, I got 2. I wore one each day.
If it weren't for the fact that I have to save to go to PAX, I was gonna buy one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I really thought they were cute. I was like, oh, I want to give you my money, but also now I have to go to PAX.
I mean, I can get you a sample version which costs less.
No, because then you have to ship it, and
No,
shipping is
it ships from Fourth Wall to you. So it locally ships, so it'll be like $7 to $8. It won't be much.
Maybe I'll have to think about it.
We'll talk later. Anyway,
my trip is going to be expensive, so
look at this.
I think he's so freaking cool.
Under the wings has like the stippling now.
Oh, dude. You're so fucking talented.
If it'll focus. Yeah, there it goes.
That is so friggin' good, dude.
It looks natural as hell.
It does. It does. That's why I'm telling you that it looks so freaking good.
All right, sweet. That's the way to go. Fuck, that looks awesome. Like
That's
taking a
the way-
step back and looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah.
I want to be able to paint like you.
You can and frequently do. In
No,
fact,
of course not. I do not.
you can and frequently do.
Lies.
All right. Well, we're gonna skedaddle out of here. Anybody else doing some minis and models? Otherwise, we might raid into. I can see someone called the Gunpla Sisters doing some stuff. If you want to raid some fellow Gunpla.
Ooh.
What are they all about? Canadian sisters who enjoy building and painting Gunpla and Gundams. They're still amateurs to the craft and appreciate any tips and recommendations.
Yes,
Smiley is the
unfortunately,
older
we did
and
get
Peanut
here
is the
just as
younger.
we were wrapped up.
Sorry?
007
hey,
was
Pats, how you
asking.
doing?
Pats was asking if we got here just as we were wrapping up. Unfortunately, yes. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, he is so. I finally put his arms on, and I am working slowly here. I'll give some close-ups. I've been working on some decals. Look at them thighs.
Look at that juice.
This is also the stripe I had to put on his leg. So we got some like knee pads. I've got some guys here on the backs of the feet for some of those decals. Got some here on.
Oh no, the decals.
Yeah, they're decals. No, I did not have to hand paint these. These are. I actually bought the decals for the RX-78 to just put on this item because I'm lazy. And also, I don't like painting all that detail.
So
Somebody's
fair.
already made the item. I don't have to do any more work to make it happen. So these are just decals. I also have to practice putting decals on, or else my partner won't let me put decals on my favoriteest Gundam. So
fair. I think that came out so good, man. Like it
the
looks
paint job is so cool.
looks exactly how it should.
It does, yeah. I can't wait until there's like there's a decal I'm gonna put around the barrel here. I'm gonna put something here. I'm thinking I'm gonna put stuff everywhere. I'm gonna just slap decals all over
No,
this
that's fair.
thing.
You should.
If they continue looking this good, because like this is the one I love the most. Is this little combo here.
Yeah. Oh. How many hours at that one?
Ooh, let's see. I worked on this guy for like 3 streams before this, so we're probably up to 16 hours.
Damn.
Because I also did some like off-screen painting as well.
Damn. Yeah. Well, what did it take me? Took me 2 hours to do all 10 of the skin tone, just a base coat on the skin tone, and then probably an hour to do all the skin tones, and maybe an hour to do all the stippling on this one guy.
I mean,
But now I know how to
and
do the stippling. Like I did the wings in 10 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
Do not have the patience for that. Slap chop everything. Hey, you know, this today was contrast and a little bit of layer paint. And that is looking fan-fucking-tastic right now.
It looks so fucking good, dude.
I'm really proud of that.
You absolutely should be. You should be.
All right,
Hell fucking yeah.
We're going to raid the Gunpla sisters, and they look like they're building... Oh, one of us built the one that you built, I think.
Which one?
The little green one. Nika. Is it Nika? Well, on the box it says Nika.
I don't know what you're talking about. Let's go!
Let's get in there. All right. Oh, they have a little... Oh, their logo is like a Gunpla frame. That's so fucking sick. All right, let's get in there.
We have to go now.
We have to go now. We have to go. We have to do it. All right.
We have to
will
go.
see
We have
you...
to go now.
Oh, shit. I will see you tomorrow because that's the next charity game. In the... Are we in an evening one next one? An evening one next one? Look, I'll put it in the Discord. Oh, yes. We are at a evening time slot tomorrow night. So we are playing another charity game. That will be in the evening with people like Ham the DM, Chantel B, Sean, Brittany Fenwick, Wild Refrain, and Anthony YTG. TBC, I'm just confirming a couple of those. But the game is happening either way. 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Time. Anyway, come and say hello to the Gunpla sisters. Oh no, I think they're about to finish. Let's raid them anyway. Let's go say hello because I've already followed them. All right, bye-bye.
Bye!